Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Aurelo Baser Bluetooth speaker. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So here it says stereo pairing in high bass. So the stereo pairing is where you could actually take two of these and pair them up so one is right channel and one is left channel. It will also do stereo on its own. We also have features listed on the back. It says stereo pairing, built-in mic, TF card, that would be micro SD card support, USB drive support, passive radiator for thumping bass, integrated multifunction control, USB-C charging, and auxiliary in. It has two 3-inch drivers. Sensitivity is 95 plus or minus 3 dB. The size is 262 by 124 by 124 millimeters. So let's get this open. Here we have a user manual. This is showing the controls. We have a mode switch, we have play pause button, we have a plus and a minus. So you short press these to turn the volume up and down, and you long press to go to the previous or next tracks. Down here we have the LED indicator, USB-C charging input, TF port, USB socket, and auxiliary in. Here we have some specs. This talks about charging it. This talks about pairing. It says press and hold the play pause button to turn the speaker on. It will be ready to pair. Go to your Bluetooth and look for the Aurelo Baser on the list. You can press play pause to answer an incoming call and to hang up. This talks about true wireless mode. So if you have two of these speakers, you can do this. So you can pause and read through that. We have auxiliary in. So it will take an 1/8 inch or a 3.5 millimeter plug. Here's care and maintenance. So you want to hold the play pause down for 2 seconds to turn it off. It says avoid high temperatures. Let's pull this out. Here's the charge cable. So this comes with a USB Type-C to USB-A charge cable. So you can charge this up with a phone charger, computer, wall outlet with a USB port, RV, car, many options for charging this. And then it comes with the auxiliary cable. So this has a silicone handle on top, and it presses down to retract to store it flat. So here we have the two 3-inch drivers on the front. We have the microphone there, and we have the passive radiator on the back. On the bottom we have rubber feet. On the side here we have the controls, and then on the back we have this little door we can open. It's a little tricky to open because it has a large gasket on it to seal it. So this is IPX6 waterproof rated, so you can use this out in the rain. And here we have your micro SD card, your USB, and your charging. So that waterproof rating will be if this is closed. So you could play MP3 files directly off a card or USB drive. If you want the waterproofness, you'd want to use the card and then close this up while you're playing it. If you have a USB drive in there, this will not be able to close. So let's try charging this. So I have my USB charger here. I'll plug in. Okay, so it's currently charging at 0.93 amps. So that can vary depending on the state of charge of the speaker. So I'll unplug this for now. Let's turn this on. I'll hold down the play button. Get turned on. I'll pair this up with my iPad. I'll go into my Bluetooth settings, and it's not currently paired with anything, so it automatically went into pairing mode. And here we have the speaker. I'll tap on it. And we heard a tone from the speaker. So now I'll go into some music. So let me play the music. Now if we want to go to the next track, I think it's the minus. We can press play pause to pause it. I can press the minus to go down in volume and plus to go up. Let me find some music here with some bass maybe. Okay, so I turned that all the way up. It had a nice full sound without being distorted. Let me try some other music. So you can pair this up with your phone, tablet, computer, some TVs, video game systems. Now if you have an older system, you can connect this using the auxiliary cable. So that was this here. So this would allow you to hook it up to CD players, TVs, many different devices, projectors, using the auxiliary. So if you have a device that has audio output, it likely has a headphone out or even something that could be converted to this. So that makes this incredibly versatile. So this has Bluetooth 5.3, so you should get good range out of it. But if you don't want your phone or device coupled to this, then, like I was talking earlier, I would put your music on a micro SD card or USB drive. That way this thing is standalone. So the Amazon page for this listed as having a 24-hour runtime at 50% volume. So it has a really long battery life. Now this does have a microphone on it, so you could also take and receive calls with this, just like you could a Bluetooth headset. So that's the Orolo Baser Bluetooth speaker. I really like the look of this. It's all black except for the writing, so this would fit in well in an office just as well as it would in a bar or next to a pool. You can match pretty much anything with this. It's not going to clash with your decor. This handle's really nice since it folds in, so it doesn't take up a lot of space and it's pretty compact. And I like that it has so many different ways to connect to it. You have Bluetooth, auxiliary, micro SD, and USB, so nothing was left off. So a place I could see myself using this speaker is hooked up to a projector, and I can connect this to the projector using Bluetooth or with the auxiliary cable. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.